was really the All-Ireland for all the D's. I mean, we had Down won in 91, Donegal in 92, Derry 93, Down 94, Dublin 95. So it was that span. If you had the letter D in the first letter in your name, you were going to win in All-Ireland. But I mean, that was a real dominance of Ulster football.
Donegal's win kicked off an extraordinary explosion in Ulster football success. Now, we should remember that a great Down team had won it the year before, Pete McGrath's team.
And I suppose that was the confidence that Down gave to the rest of Ulster teams, because Ulster teams would be playing each other regularly, obviously in the championship and that. And when they saw that one team from the province could go the whole way, it sort of gave this new impetus to everyone else.
But then along came Derry, who'd never won it before.
Derry lift the siege, and Derry are the champions!
And this seemed to give a belief to the Ulster counties, who've always had this incredible deep passion for Gaelic games, but weren't rewarded with national success. And to give it a context, Ulster people were 100 years really waiting for success. And for people to keep it going for 100 years says an awful lot about them finally reaching the Holy Grail. We've got to remember the political situation was so awful for so long, but it gave people their sense of identity in the Catholic community, etc.
And it's Henry Downey who takes Sam back to Derry. Oh, Sammy boy, they'll sing tonight.
I think there's a historical context here that we need to remember in the sense of Ulster. During the troubled times in the 70s and 80s, you had many difficulties for teams in Ulster to really concentrate totally on Gaelic football.
It's gone into the goal, and Donegal lead by a...
The Troubles had an effect. There's no doubt about it. The Troubles had an effect, you know. I mean, I remember myself travelling up through the north, and you were in a car, and if there were GAA bags in the car, you were stopped, the car was searched and everything else. Now, that was me as a Donegal person driving through it. I mean, the northern counties, I mean, you know, taking clubs and everything else, you know, I mean, it must have been terrible. I think I hear them telling the stories themselves, stopped going to training and searched to keep them late for training and everything else. It's understandable now when I look back on it, you know, what they were under, the pressure they were under and everything else. And it's great credit for them to keep it going. And, you know, when Down came through in 91 was great to see.
And it's all over, and Down have won the All-Ireland.
That dominance by Ulster football was great, it really was great. So I took huge pleasure from all of those victories, just to see what it meant to those people.
In the presence of the President of Ireland, DJ Kane is the happiest man in Ireland right now.
As the Ulster success continued, we had Armagh and Tyrone ready to burst on the scene in the early 2000s.